At 31, I thought I had my life figured out. Stable job, solid savings, and a plan to buy my dream house. Then my phone rang at dawn, and my sister Emma's voice cracked through the speaker. I need help. It's an emergency. When I arrived at our family meeting, the tension was suffocating. Emma sat next to her fiancé David, surrounded by wedding planning chaos. My parents looked grim, and there was a yellow legal pad covered in my father's handwriting, numbers that made my stomach drop. The wedding venue needs $12,000 by tomorrow, Dad announced, or everything's canceled. $12,000, nearly half my house down payment. I stared at Emma, remembering all the times I'd bailed her out before. The credit card debt, the car loan, the temporary help that became permanent. What happened to your savings? I asked. Emma's story unraveled like a bad movie plot. Unexpected costs, vendor deposits, last-minute changes, but something felt wrong. Her fiancé David kept avoiding eye contact, and Emma's hands shook as she spoke. Please, she whispered. This is my one chance at happiness. My parents backed her up immediately. You're successful, you can afford it, she's your only sister. But I'd learned something important about family dynamics. Sometimes saying no is the kindest thing you can do. When I refused, the room exploded. Emma called me heartless. David accused me of jealousy. My father threatened to disown me, so I left. But instead of giving in like always before, I did something radical. I moved my entire savings to a new bank, transferred to our Denver office, and disappeared. On Emma's wedding day, I was driving through Colorado mountains while my phone exploded with frantic messages. The venue was locked. The guests were confused. The family was in chaos. 3 months later, the truth came out. Emma and David were divorcing. Turns out, David had a gambling addiction that Emma had been hiding. The wedding emergency was actually David's desperate attempt to pay off loan sharks. But here's the twist that shocked everyone. Emma had known about his problem all along. She'd been using family money to cover his debts for months, lying to everyone, including herself. The story gets even crazier when you hear about the confrontation in Denver, the family members who finally started paying me back, and how my selfish decision actually saved Emma from financial ruin. Click the link below to discover how one refused check led to the most unexpected family reunion, and why sometimes the best way to save someone is to let them fall.